Hello and welcome back. After the last episode, we sought out and found a beacon, and we have been given the coordinates to two more potential ones, which will lead us to unraveling a mystery in out there oceans of time. Unfortunately, it's quite far away for us. We've got to travel out 50 light years to get there, but that is no problem. We will be doing that today. If you're interested in knowing what out there oceans of time is, it's a spacefaring game where you take control of a small ship. I'm hoping to find a bigger one today, and you also take on your crew. So we have 4 crew members here, and we are tasked with keeping them alive, whether that means making difficult decisions as captain, or trying to find more fuel, balance the oxygen on the ship, or repairing our ship's hull, and also the morale of the crew, which we're doing pretty well. But we are going to continue the mission today of finding out what's happening in the nebula. I do have to say special thanks does go to Modern Wolf for this. They are sponsoring the video, and if you are interested in the story, then do check out the description below. There is a link to the game where you can wishlist it on Steam, or alternatively you can buy the game while it's 30% off currently. And here we are in our first system. Oh, and we have a civilized planet here. That's interesting. I'm dying to find a new ship. We've found 4 different ships so far, but none of them seem to be bigger than this one. Let's have a look at trade, see what they have here. Gravitational sails, a rare blueprint. Technology that reduces fuel consumption by allowing a ship to detect and harness the gravitational fields produced by celestial bodies. Or a missile. We might get this, but we need to trade for this. Injection insulin, oh my goodness me. Okay, there we go. And we can repair our ship with that. We now have access to a blueprint, but for now we won't worry about it. I should mention the reason why we're traveling to this mysterious abandoned station 44 light years away is that we can find a beacon that will triangulate to a coordinate, but we're not sure why. It's a mystery, and that's why we want to go. Interestingly enough, we've actually found an anomaly, so we're going to be able to go for an expedition on this planet. Unfortunately, we don't have much hull, which is actually why we're heading here in the first place. It is an alpha anomaly. We've only come across alpha anomalies recently, but it could give us blueprints and minerals, so it's well worth it. Let's land. And here we are on the map. Oh, this is really close, although it looks like we have to travel all the way around to get to it. We may want to go through dangerous areas to get closer, faster. Oh, look. Can we cut across this side? Yes, we can. Sweet. And then there is, a tunnel here. Sounds like a good idea to me. The pit looks interesting. Let's go in there. So this is I think this is the secondary objective. From a good vantage atop a hill, our expedition scouts out an area that looks very rich in minerals. The introduction of wild animals to the equation gives us pause. This could be dangerous. Attempt remote mining. I think this is going to be the best option for us. Using a remote controlled drill, our engineer creates a small tunnel beneath the site. This allows us to collect many of the minerals without attracting the creature's attention. We sit back and watch our hold fill with precious cargo. Well, that was a good choice. We have 15 minerals, and we're going to run through this area. This will potentially make us use more oxygen, but we've got plenty of oxygen. Next, we're going to run through here again, using a bit more oxygen, but we're actually by the last object. But we're going to grab these boxes first. What is that? I want to know what that is. That looks kind of cool. While seeking a downed satellite, our expedition draws near an area that experiences a near constant rain of falling meteorites. Let's use Sergei and hope for the best. Our engineer thinks they can construct an energy field capable of deflecting falling asteroids. They risk the journey themselves, crossing the asteroid strike zone. We watch anxiously as the rocks fall all around them, confident they retrieve all manner of intel and wow, this has been a really good expedition. We have 15 more minerals and a void fluctuation projector technology blueprint. We need to somehow get back to, are we going to make it 69? 38. No, I didn't mean to go to this spot. We're not going to make it. 5, 20. Have we just lost the game? We're going to have to run through here and hope for the best. Okay, we didn't take damage. Oh! She's going to die if we don't get her back in 2 turns. Thankfully, we... Death? No, I don't want death. Nyx is in critical condition. Do you want to try to retrieve her? Revive Nyx. We need to use Omega? No. She took damage, that's why. Okay, we've got Omega. We can do it. Oh, that was close. Wow, that was tight. Death of a crew member? But she's alive. The good news, however, is we did recover 34 resources, which we can use in the refinery. Oh, this wasn't particularly great. 1 piece of iron, gold, which we can't actually store. Same with carbon. We did get some thorium, though, which is really worth quite a bit. Copper and some tungsten. We've got the gravitational well generator. We've got shield generator, ultra probe. I didn't know we had that. This is the moment we've been waiting for. And now time to see what's here. A rather large yellow dwarf and an abandoned station on a civilized planet. This looks interesting. If only it was a ship. It looks like an enormous space station, bigger than any I've ever seen. Scans aren't picking up any inhabitants, but there does appear to be a strong concentration of energy. Don't tell me this thing is alive. A figure of speech. Computer server must contain an immeasurable amount of data. Let's land on it and see what happens. Looks very robotic. Seems to be leading us, along a path. But we do have a data box here. After some time walking, we observed that the walls are actually enormous interconnected data boxes. We're certain this station contains a supercomputer. Unlike the Atlas, all the information we find here will almost certainly be encrypted. We tear off one of the metal panels that cover the data boxes. The metallic sound of our efforts does not seem to alert anyone. Inside we find a veritable swarm of interconnected cables and microchips. It is a real mess, and it would be too dangerous to venture farther. In any case, we can be sure of one thing. Everything here has been custom made, but by whom? Pain suppressor. Is that all? We know that the mission's over here, so if we go further away... Electrical cables. Many cable loops sprawl across the ground. After some observation, we note they sink into the ground and re-emerge a few meters further ahead. The view is somewhat terrifying. The station appears completely shackled and bound by 100,000 cables, all emerging from the same point. Under the direction of our engineer, and with the assistance of the entire crew, we managed to connect 2 enormous cables to one another, effectively short-circuiting the circuit. Everything around us stops, except for one of the data boxes. We approach and see a single LED blinking, explaining this station contains an extremely powerful artificial intelligence that needs our help to be freed. Artificial intelligence is not to be freed. We're doomed. We pick up the pace in our attempt to reach the source of the signal. We've got swiftness and better viewing. Just keep moving for now and hope for the best. Okay, let's do this first. Fascinating. If I've decoded correctly, this station is not only a computer server, but also the prison for a type of artificial intelligence. Hello, humans. Self-identification. Newton. Nice to meet you, Newton. I'm Captain Nyx, and this is Science Officer Sergey. Have you been trying to contact us? Affirmative. Requirement. Help. Problem. Imprisoned. Never broken an AI out of jail before. Difficulty level. Low. Action. Push red button. Seriously, a button is all that stands between you and freedom. Required action. Necessitates the presence of limbs. I see the problem. Alright then, consider this button pushed. Result. Freedom. Thank you. Happy to help. Why? Sir, what? You're an... Oh. Sergey, you're stupid. Oh, the God Cubes. Important. Why, if you're dangerous, why not destroy you? Problem, I am a threat. Complication, I am too precious to harm. Solution, imprisonment. I just wanted to think it through a little bit more before we released it. My neural network contains the God Cube source code. We could really use a God Cube about now. We need help to stop Archon. Understood. Updating. Information received. The Archon, founder of the Stellar Republic. Status, growing sphere of influence. Memory transfer in progress. Requirement, remove the memory module currently connected to the console. Further requirement, upload me to your ship. I will locate the material necessary to help you. Was that a good idea? I don't know. Are we going to do it? By the looks of it, yes. Well, this is a turn of, well, I say a turn of events. It wants an organic body with a unique genetic code to proceed with awakening the God Cubes. I'm not sure this is a good idea, if I'm honest. What do you mean? Irrelevant. Select one of your crew. Warning, the procedure is extremely taxing. Are you asking me to sacrifice a member of my crew so you can reactivate the God Cubes? Negative. With an extreme hypothesis, this correlates with my understanding of human reactions. But that's horrible. We can't force one of our people to undergo that. If no genetic code, then no awakening procedure possible. It seems we must choose someone to mutilate for the common good. You see, these are like difficult questions. I can't do this. It's cruel. It's inhumane. Calm down, Sergei. I'm the captain. The decision falls to me. I presume if we choose one of these, then we're not going to die. So let's go with Sergei. I'm fine, Captain. Really. I don't doubt it, Sergei. Thank you for your loyalty. At your disposal, Captain. I won't let you down. This sacrifice will not be made in vain. It will allow us to prevent a much greater catastrophe from taking place. Poor Sergei. See there, officer. The God Cubes are advancing on the Archon's fleet. They're on course for the Archon's allied planets. They're destroying them. What? We can't let them wipe out all the planets in the Archon's Republic. It's genocide. Newton, why are the God Cubes preying on innocent population? They have been given the mark of the God Cubes. Reason, the mark allows the God Cubes to track down those who oppose them. Elaboration. My data indicates you also bear the mark. You control their source code. Stop this. Error, I can no longer access the source code. As is possible, just reactivate them. Releasing me from the prison triggered a reaction. Further hypothesis. The God Cube's defense protocols were rewritten the moment they were reactivated. I'm no longer authorized to modify their source code. Captain, what do we do? How do we stop the God Cubes? We can't. The Archon is the only one who has ever successfully neutralized them. We'll go to the Archon's homeworld. Maybe we can find information about how to defeat the God Cubes before. Reason, seeing my creators destroyed would provide satisfaction. This thing's evil. Elaboration, they deem me a threat and imprison me for millennia. Their approach is illogical. Conclusion, no one who opposes them is safe. You could have told us that earlier. I suppose it's too late now. Set a course for the Archon's homeworld. Okay, so we need to head to the Archon HQ. That's interesting. We've got a long way to go for that. That is 157 light years away. Well, we better get to it. At last, my ship. Captain. Good work, officer. Let's get me... Wait, have we found a new ship? Wait. The Vanguard! I think we've done it! This is the ship we started off with. It looks bigger. It seems in pretty bad shape. Don't worry, we've got plenty of stuff. Vanguard has seen worse, officer. Begin your repair... She just doesn't care for Sergei, really. As you wish. I should warn you, this will take a lot of time and a lot of resources. I'm aware of this. This is more than just a ship. The Vanguard is worth the effort. She's so, like, she only cares about herself and her things. Once we repair everything, we will have at our disposal a truly remarkable vessel. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, yes, very broken. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 36. My goodness me, this is an awesome ship. Okay, let's start moving stuff across. Also, we've got a wormhole generator. A thermal resonance generator. Okay, we've got a load of stuff here. I am going to fix this up, and then once it's done, we will be back. But look at this. The ecosystem's better. The resistance is double the strength. Comfort is better. Slots. It says it down here. All that time I've been counting. And crew capacity, it needs to be improved. But hey, this is pretty good. So I've worked out we do need silica in order to keep our people, but we're going to have to leave this. I've placed a load of stuff on here, hoping for the best. As you can see, we're just about out of fuel. We're starting to run low on oxygen and the hole's pretty far down, but we have collected a load of resources, notably gold that we needed, some silicon and some carbon. Oh, and we also have plenty of iron to fix the ship. So right now, we're going to head back, and we could do with expanding the storage as well. But I'm going to do this quickly, and then once it's done, I'll bring you back on board. So we have a problem. We have to abandon the people because I didn't realize we had to swap ships first. I've just destroyed the basic bunk. So I'm sorry, Emja, we're abandoning you in space, and I'm sorry, Amalki as well. We all learn somehow, right? I also want to build an ultra probe because that will allow us to probe the surface of stars to recover resources, which could be really useful. Like, all of these are actually going to be really useful. Let's go with the ultra probe first of all. Anyway, we can search for 2 new crew members now, and let's head off with our new ship. So unfortunately, we've been going back and forth because we don't have a long enough distance with the ship. It can't travel that far. We've managed to move to this solar system, but we've run out. I say we've run out. We've lost about 50, 60 fuel just getting here. So I think it's about time we give our ultra probe a go and hope for the best. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage to us. Oh, we took a lot of damage, but the probe, that wasn't, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. Aha, we have found a village. And as we normally go, let's just go with this. Oh, there you go. We actually got through with that. Okay. Anything we need from them. Let's give them a few of these. Let's give them a few of them. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. And we're off. Let's see if we can recruit someone. Okay, we'll take them. So we're making it slowly towards there. We're at 90 light years away, and I've just realized because we have a wormhole generator, we can use black holes to travel to any other black hole within 50 light years. So let's do that. But we're now going to head into the wormhole. And look at that, we can skip ahead all the way over to here. That is, oh, this is cool. We did this before. That's such a cool little transition. Oh, it did damage. Hey, we could do that again, maybe. Can we do that again? We can. Oh, but it requires Omega. Do we want to use Omega to get through? Yeah, I guess so. So we've done it. We've saved the game, and we are next door to the Archon HQ. Let's see what they have to say. We're going to land on it. This doesn't sound like a good plan, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend after all, and we do not want the God Cubes to destroy us. I would have brought the other guy, but unfortunately, he only has 4 health, and knowing my luck, they won't last that long. Contrary to what we thought, the planet of Archon was well organized. At the edge of the main roads are immense settlements constructed from a multitude of tents. All different colors, each settlement is arranged around several water sources and stacks of food crates. In the middle of the plaza, we even spy some equipment designed for children, manufactured with salvaged materials. Let's search the tents. Some of them are very big, others quite small and cozy, while some have been engulfed by plants grown from within. They all appear comfortable in their own ways. These sites lead us to believe that each inhabitant is given housing appropriate to their species. God cubes will not permit the transcendence of other races. It sounds like the God cubes have a god complex. And this is Archon's tent. This is supposedly the big bad alien who escaped us and destroyed our ship. We arrive in front of an immense ochre tent, the roof of which is supported by big black poles. In the middle, there is a large fireplace with a comfortable wood fire still burning within it. Maps of the galaxy are scattered across several tables and the ground, and in one corner, a hologram replays encyclopedia entries of all the identified races of the galaxy. A little further in, we spot a furnished corner. It is cozy, indeed, with cushions arranged from sitting or kicking back. We are undoubtedly in the Archon's quarters. Let's search the cozy quarter. Behind the cushion lies a proud, imposing panel. Upon closer inspection of this place, we conclude that it must be a meeting area. At the top, we read the words, goal, find the Aleph Alpha. Death Seed technology blueprint has been added to the database. It's destroying anyone who wouldn't agree to join it, but taking excellent care of others. A tyrant's promise. Be protected or die. Ooh, goodness me. Hello, Archon. And many were happy with the choice, but now you've lain waste to it all. The Archon, but how? I am not so easily destroyed. Regrettable that I cannot say the same about your honor. You released the God Cubes, and why? To eliminate an enemy that wouldn't even kill you. Not only have you failed in your original endeavor, now you've added millions to your death toll, a breathtaking achievement to be sure. How did you escape the God Cubes? You, of all people, should have the mark. I have always had the mark, Nyx. Unlike you, my existence has long been a relentless struggle for survival. Your species will never understand. You arrived in your arcs and spaceships, thinking the universe would bend to your will. The God Cubes, the things they did, I think we've made a terrible mistake. And now it all comes to light. Terrible, yes, but not irreparable. You hold great value, Nyx. You deserve better than to die opposing me. That's why I want to help you. Help us? Ally with it? Well, that's what we wanted in the first place. That's why we're here. We have a common enemy. Fighting the God Cubes alone would be futile. Captain, the God Cubes could wipe out all life in the galaxy. The Archon is the only one who has ever defeated them. We can't do this alone. You're right, Sergei. As painful as it is to admit, we need the Archon's help. Know this, Archon. I take no pleasure in cooperating. She's just so up herself, really. She knew that she was coming here for looking for help. She realizes she's done wrong. I get annoyed at this character. And so yesterday's enemies become tomorrow's allies. We should return to the ship. We have a lot to do. Ooh, new suit available. Nomad. So that was a quick mission. We have unlocked the Death Seed. I would love to see what that is. Let's take stock of what we know. The Archon was trying to make contact with a greater Aleph. The coordinates on one of the Archon ships led to the Atlas, which stores all the information in the universe, but it won't disclose anything more about the greater Aleph other than that its goal is to transcend this existence. I did find another lead, the Whisperers. The plot thickens. Historically, the Alephs have always maintained relations with the Whisperers. They like to listen to their songs. Surely they will know where to find this greater Aleph. Officer, what do you think? I never thought I'd say this, but I think we should listen to it. I've heard rumors about the Whisperers, and going to see them seems like our best chance. They live in certain gas giants. Newton can help us find them. Searching. Results. I have marked a specific gaseous planet on your map. My data indicates the chances of finding Whisperers at this location is relatively high. If the Whisperers lead us to the greater Aleph, that means the Archon is on our side. When I give my word, I keep it. It's you humans who break promises as a matter of course. We'll see. And so we take off in search of the Whisperers. But I think we're going to have to leave it there as the plot thickens. We are going to hopefully find that out. If you'd like to see us continue this, do let me know in the comments. I have to say I'm enjoying it. The story is getting ever thicker, as we mentioned, and it's really interesting to see all of these twists and turns. I wonder what's next in store. But before we do, as much as I would very much like to build the Death Seed, we do not have the required resources. While we go in search of this massive gas giant, we are going to leave it there before it gets too long. Guys, if you did enjoy this video and are interested in checking out the game yourself, do check the Steam link below so that you can get hold of Out There Oceans of Time. I love how this game is just so plot heavy. There's so many twists and turns in the story, and it's going to be interesting how it turns out. But guys, if you did like the video, please do hit the thumbs up. And obviously, if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And huge thanks does go to today's sponsor, Modern Wolf, for these videos, as well as our amazing supporters, most notably our Solar Eclipse patrons, James Irwin and Firefless, as well as our Lunars, the Calamity, Ben and Star, as well as our Blood Moon of the day, which today is Dashlom. Until next time, as always, ciao for now.